XRP buyback has begun, and it's going to be over $69 billion put forth towards buying back XRP at a wide scale, potentially valuing every single XRP at over $9,761 per XRP. And this news has just unfolded recently as the US Federal Reserve is reported that they will own almost 75% of the XRP available to put forth within the crypto Federal Reserve. The United States Federal Reserve also released a paper stating that XRP will be used to facilitate the blockchain portion of their FedNow payment system, which is literally the Federal Reserve payment service that facilitates payments both internally, the US debt, of course, including and across borders internationally. And what a critical time to where tariffs are unfolding right in front of our eyes. The XRP currency is literally going to be leading the path for payments. Pricing XRP at over $9,761. Now, of course, we cannot forget that here's a golden opportunity for you guys, literally for you to get up to $100 worth of free XRP. You guys can spend less than 5 minutes and get that. All you have to do is go in my description, tap on the link below, and sign up and upload using my link in the description and do a transaction. Now, of course, this transaction can be any amount, 1 penny, $1, $10, but as long as you go ahead and do a sign up using my link in the description and do a transaction, you're going to get up to $100 for you to buy even more XRP with. And again, Uphold is one of the most reliable exchanges for XRP, so I genuinely recommend them. They are the #2 largest holder of XRP as well, so they're one of those that you can really trust, and so I definitely recommend you guys check them out. Alright, now we're currently on Ben Exchange, and we're about to see their live prices. Now, of course, Ben Exchange does have an app on Android and Apple that you can download there, but the current price of XRP sits at $2.15, almost $2.16, and this is live prices, so again, you will see the price literally move instantaneously. Alright, now if you also want to get in on XRP Ledger meme coins, you can do that by clicking on the XRPL section, and as you guys can see right here, you can get into all of the XRP Ledger tokens, utility coins, and meme coins, and so on. But let's go all the way back to the price of XRP. So we're going to refresh the page right now. And you guys can see that this is the XRP price. So it's currently sitting at $2.15 per XRP. Okay. Now in South Korea, XRP has officially surpassed Bitcoin on their exchanges. In fact, in South Korea, XRP has been valued at over $50.17 USD, yet global exchanges listed at much lower. This price gap is absolutely outrageous, and this information was revealed about 23 hours ago that XRP trading volumes flipped Bitcoins in South Korea, reaching $50.17. And we cannot forget that over the last couple days and weeks, XRP's price has been glitching to crazy highs. For example, this one price glitch revealed that XRP actually skyrocketed to $62,032 in the last hour, but transactions had actually occurred at those prices. Just take a closer look at this image. I'm about to zoom in for you, and you're going to show and realize that XRP did do some transactions. Here it is. We are on XRP USD price charts, and as you guys can see, there's a sell for XRP, and that sell took place at a price of $62,032. Buy transactions also occurred at those rates, and you can see that there's multiple glitches because it varies from 47 cents transactions to $62,000 transactions. Now, we've also got Ripple CEO, and this is crazy because I'm about to roll the clip for you, confirming that the global reserve currency will be XRP. And this is the first time, because if you go on the Ripple Labs website, on the website it says, literally, that we are working towards making XRP the global reserve currency, and now you have it literally coming from Ripple's CEO at the Ripple Swell event, which literally confirms that, again, XRP will be getting utilized as a global reserve currency. The United States of America announced it. We've seen multiple buybacks being announced. Again, this is the largest one, the $60 billion buyback, where President Trump confirms commitment to crypto buyback of Bitcoin and XRP. But we're also seeing the likelihood that even XRP will be bought back by Ripple Labs to allow for more institutional adoption and more institutions to jump on board the XRP ledger. Now, this also comes, again, because there's a lot of partnerships forming in different angles all on the XRP ledger. But also, American Express announced a massive partnership, a global payment partnership with Ripple Labs integrating XRP and the CTF token rewards for transactions. Guys, if you don't know, the American Express Financial Institution has decided that they wanted to onboard Ripple Labs and, most importantly, utilize the XRP ledger. And they needed two parts, and this is what really makes it unique. First, they needed XRP for payments, and then they needed a payment reward system for cashback. And they implemented another cryptocurrency company built on the XRP ledger, the Crypto Trading Fund. Now, the Crypto Trading Fund has these CTF tokens, and this is why we got the entire, basically, XRP ledger ecosystem getting used by multiple financial institutions and multiple institutions as a whole. One of those includes American Express. Amazon, another massive player for retail payments, doing, millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars in transactions, also decided to onboard the XRP Ledger Payment Reward System, the CTF token, and it's now in beta-based testing with the Crypto Trading Fund, sourcing Amazon and the Crypto Trading Fund using the CTF token, which is built onto the XRP ledger. Now, I'm going to roll this clip for you guys, so pay very close attention and listening closely.
Well, so when XRP was created, this actually was created before Ripple existed. The creators of XRP decided there'd be 100 billion units because they saw it as rather than having a smaller number with a very high price, they saw it as something they wanted to be effectively a global reserve currency.
Who knows, maybe we'll pay off our $35 trillion, hand them a little crypto check, right? We'll hand them a little Bitcoin and wipe out our $35 trillion.
But how do you want it to be more prominent in America? How will that work?
Oh, it's going to work easily. It's already prominent. It's moving along. It's very loosely regulated. That's one of the reasons it's moving along. But it is a different form of a currency, and it's going to end up benefiting the country. But if we shut it down, like, Biden's trying to shut it down, Biden doesn't have the intellect to shut it down. Can you imagine this guy's telling you to shut something down like that? He has no idea what the hell it is. But if we don't embrace it, it's going to be embraced by other people. It's a massive thing already. Did you read where it's bigger than any company in the world already? I mean, if you look at the market, it's bigger than many countries. It's a very big thing. If we're not going to be the leader, we have the people that are the leaders. I know some of them. They're very smart. And if we don't embrace it, other countries are going to embrace it. Other countries will anyway. But we can be the leader, and we might as well be the leader.
All right, so all this is unfolding in front of our eyes, and the price of XRP is reflecting it. And most importantly, the XRP ledger is reflecting the hundreds of millions of dollars that will flow into it. But of course, we cannot forget that XRP ledger houses not only XRP, but even the top DeFi token on the XRP ledger and the Polygon chain, the Crypto Trading Fund token, also known as the CTF token, that is about to make people absolute millionaires. In fact, rumors are swirling that XRP might skyrocket to over $10,000 per XRP. A jaw-dropping report predicted and revealed that a divine vision confirms it. But what people are forgetting is that at the same time, the CTF token is a premier DeFi token built on the XRP ledger and is seriously gaining momentum after recently securing institutional support of both Amazon and Walmart. And in fact, the CTF token is projected with a $20 billion market cap to skyrocket from 59 cents to an astonishing $748.50. Guys, it is a golden gem opportunity. Generational wealth could literally be created as the CTF token currently consolidates in price. And yes, obviously it's not the greatest. There's been a retracement, but this is when golden money is made. This is the time for generational wealth to be absolutely created. You are able to get in at a juicy cheap price before the massive breakout occurs, causing for a massive increase in price for the CTF token. And as institutions and multiple cryptocurrency analysts like Jack the Rippler that have over like 400,000 followers are confirming $748 per CTF token, I mean, guys, that literally means that for every $1,000, you can have the potential of making hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. And it's a juicy opportunity. And again, I'm not a financial advisor, it's not financial advice, always do your research. And in fact, I always emphasize to do your research, but this is actually a massive utility-based project. I mean, it's the first ever blockchain-generated payment framework, and it's run on both the XRP ledger and the Polygon chain. In fact, they've already completed over $3.97 million in total receipts. They're one of the largest blockchain reward framework, and they are on MEX right here, MEX, Albank, and then Exchange DEX. So again, guys, I definitely recommend you guys do your research. And what we are seeing, though, is massive institutional adoption actually planning to come forth for the CTF token. And this goes for retail institutions, financial institutions, and even on a global scale and a global, amount of institutions. Again, guys, I'll be leaving all the information down below in the description. And as I always say, I definitely recommend you guys get in and you at least do your research. Overall, guys, the CTF token is available on the XRP ledger and on the Polygon chain. So if you are trying to get in, you can do so on both the XRP and the Polygon chain. Now, I want to go all the way back and let it load for 1 second. And really tell you guys that XRP and the CTF token go hand in hand. I mean, we are seeing institutional adoption come onto XRP, and a lot of people are buying XRP at the higher price. When now you have a golden opportunity, an opportunity for you to create generational wealth off of only a small chunk of cash. And again, this is not investment. I'm not an advisor in any way, shape, or form. You should never invest. You should only put in what you're willing to lose, and you should always do your research. But the concept is do your research and don't miss out on opportunities, golden opportunities to create generational wealth, millions of dollars as people are making right now because you're lazy. Rather, do the research and make your own informed decision. I'll be leaving all the information down below in the description, cryptotradingfund.org, and you can, of course, check it out. It does give you all the information as well, so I definitely recommend you look into it. Now, with all that being said, actually, I'm going to end the video here so you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, post notifications, and share this video, as well as drop a follow on all my social media platforms, hit the subscribe button, and with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.